The League Cup draws will be starting in about 9 minutes' time. Thank you. The Sussex County Women and Girls Football League Cup draws will start in about 8 minutes' time. Not long to go now before the Sussex County Women and Girls Football League Cup draws, which will start at 8 o'clock. We'll have all of the draws updated via here. Hopefully, it won't take me too long, but we'll get there eventually. If you're on Twitter, use the hashtag SCWGFL Cup to join in the action. The draw for the Sussex County Women and Girls Football League Cups will begin in about 5 minutes' time. If you have a look for your club or even don't see it there, then please let me know at paulp@scwgfl.com. Not long to go now before the League Cup draws start in about 4 minutes' time. Hope to see more of you on live, but if not, this will be available on +1 or any time on YouTube. Not long to go now before the start of the Sussex County Women and Girls Football League Cup draws for season 2014-15. We'll start with under 11s and continue to the women's division at the end. But stay tuned, in a couple of minutes' time we shall begin. Not too long to go now before we'll start the League Cup draws. Apologies for the squeaky chair, but never mind. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Sussex County Women and Girls Football League Cup draws for season 2014-15. I'm Paul Preston, Competition Secretary, and I'm just about to switch over to my camera as we speak. So bear with me. Hello. Yes, nice to see you all. I've got over 20 viewers at the moment, which is I think a record for this. But good evening. Welcome to the Sussex County League Cup draws. We'll be starting with under 11s and working our way up through 12s, 13s, 14s, 15s, 16s, and finishing with the Women's Cup. It will take a little bit of time between each age group as I update the chart, as those of you who joined early would have seen. As for the dates of the competition, they'll be organised for the first weekend in March that both teams are available. There's still some age groups that are having trouble finishing their league programme. So as soon as I can schedule the fixtures in March, then that'll be absolutely great. And all League Cup games are as previous seasons, so they're played to a finish on the morning or afternoon, and then we'll crack on from there. So let me show you the under 11 teams to start off. And in the draw we have AFC Sporting, Crawley Town, Crawley United, Cookfield Cosmos, Eastbourne Borough, Horsham Sparrows, Mile Oak Wanderers, New Haven Girls and Rustington Raiders, and Southdown AFC Girls. So I'm going to start the under 11s draw. Oh. So here's the draw. They're all mixed up into here, and what will happen is the first 4 teams will go into the first round, and then teams after that will go. The winner of those 2 games will then be drawn against either the other 6 teams or against themselves in the quarterfinals. So they're all in here already. That's the 10 teams, as you can see there. So I'll give them a mix around, and then we'll start the draw. So we will start off with number 11, which is Eastbourne Borough. And they will play a bit lower. Number 23, New Haven Girls. And the second first round game will be number 1, AFC Sporting. And following that, number 26, Rustington Raiders. So I know some of you are also watching via the Google link as well, so you can see me updating the draws as they happen. So what I do now is I've got 2 extra balls to put in, winner 1 and winner 2. They'll now go into the pot with the 6 remaining teams to do the quarter-final draw. So the quarter-final draw starts off as, upside down, number 7, Crawley Town. And they will play number 28, Southdown. So just updating that one on there, the Google sheet. Then we have number 8, which is Crawley United. I've got more viewers now than Indian Summer on Channel 4. I've got over 30 viewers. Oh, that's not 61, but indeed 16, which is Horsham Sparrows. So just update that on there. 4 balls left. Give me a mix around. Oh, sorry, number 10, Cookfield Cosmos. Winner of game 2, so that's AFC Sporting or Rustington Raiders. And the final game will be between that's the winner of match 1. And the last team in the pot is number 22, Mile Oak Wanderers. So that concludes the draw for the under 11s. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the under 12 draw. Thank you very much. Ugh. Just so you know, I had put AFC Worthing Divas in under 15s where they should be under 14s. So I'm just going to take a moment just to update the charts here, and then we'll get cracking. Nearly there with the under 12 draw. Just be ready in a couple of moments' time. As you may have heard, I just had a little problem there with the under 14s, 15s draw. If it does transpire that I have made an error with any of these draws, it will be redrawn again at tomorrow night's committee meeting, and then we'll cascade that out to those affected clubs. But hopefully that's the only error I've made. So give me one moment and I'll put the under 12 teams in the hat. Hello everyone. No, you're not just looking at a blank screen. Hopefully you can see the League Cup draws there. I'm just putting the under 12 teams into the hat for the under 12 draw, which is Chichester City, Crawley Town, Eastbourne Girls, Horsham Sparrows, Lewis Bridgeview, Milo Wanderers and Southdown AFC Girls. So, hello again. These are the 7 teams in the under 12s draw. I've got 7 viewers on Google watching the updating of the spreadsheet and 42 on live on YouTube. So excellent stuff indeed. Just going to mix these around. And the first team that comes out will be number 22, Milo Wanderers. So let's update that on my little monitor there. So Milo will have the first game at home, first quarter final. One team will get a bye straight through to the semis. And the next team coming out of the hat or the pot is number 16, Horsham Sparrows. So that's Horsham. Just update my screen there. There we go. Next team out the hat is number 28, which is Southdown. Next one, the play away in the second semi-final is number 6. That'll be Chichester City. The last quarter final, the home team will be upside down again, number 7. So that's Crawley Town. And they will play number 12, Eastbourne Girls. So by my reckoning, the last team in the hat, all being well, should be, we're having trouble opening these tonight. Right, that is number 21, Lewis Bridgeview. Oh, it's going backwards up there. So here are the draw for the under 12s again. We have Milo versus Horsham Sparrows. We have Southdown versus Chichester. We have Crawley Town versus Eastbourne Girls, and Lewis Bridgeview have a bye to the semi-final. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes' time with the under 13 draw, where we have 8 teams going into 4 quarterfinals. So I'll be back in a minute. Thank you. You can join in the fun on Twitter if you're on Twitter by using the hashtag SCWGFL Cup. Any reactions to the draw you've been given, or are you very patiently waiting? It might be a little while before we get to the Women's League Cup draw, but rest assured it will be before 9 o'clock. So I'm just putting the numbers in for the under 13s as we speak. As I said, the dates for these matches are primarily determined by whether or not both teams have completed their league campaign or not. If they have, then it'll be scheduled for the first week of March, and then if not, it'll be scheduled for the first available week in March. So I've put 8 teams into the hat for the under 13s. And Bexhill United are watching with interest. They'll be coming up in the Under-16s Cup. Hello to you. And let's get back to the tub of doom, some have said, but or the tub of joy, if you like Kinder Surprises, like I do. Anyway, right, let's mix these up. These are the Under-13s. So, first one come out will be number 22. Milo come out the hat again twice for the first home team in the quarterfinals. Hopefully they've got lots of pitches lined up for that. If there is a trouble with hosting a home game, then let me know. As usual with cup ties, if they're postponed twice, then the game is switched to the away team. But in the meantime, I'll give you number 29, which is Worthing Town. And next to come out of the box is number 5. So Broadoak will have the first quarterfinal, the second quarterfinal in the Under-13s at home. And then we have number 11, which is Eastbourne Borough. Good to see some of you following the action live on Google spreadsheets, as I'm updating the draws after each team comes out the hat, hence why I look above and right, I think, as you look at it. The next team out the hat, as I nearly drop an egg on the floor, is number 9. So that's Crawley Wasps. Having a very good season. And they will play number 16. That'll be Horsham Sparrows. And there's only 2 left in here. First of which, having home advantage, will be number 7, Crawley Town. And the away team will be, hopefully, the last one that's on the list. Luckily, I've done that okay, as long as I've got all the right teams in the right competition. Number 10, Cookfield Cosmos. So that concludes the draw for the Under-13s. And let's show you the draw as it is there. And then we'll move on to the Under-14 League Cup draw. Hopefully with all those teams in it. As I said, if there is a problem, then we'll redraw that whole age group at tomorrow night's management committee meeting. So I'm putting in the names, numbers into the tub for the Under-14s draw. So I've got Crawley Town in there now, Crawley Wasps, number 9, and number 10, Cookfield Cosmos, course, there's the County FA Under-14s Cup final coming up in a couple of weeks' time, which will be at Culver Road, Lancing. Details, I think, are already on the full-time website, but if not, you can go to www.sussexfa.com/cups and select the Under-14 Girls Cup to find out more about that particular game, which, if memory serves me right, is between Divas and Crawley Wasps, I think, off the top of my head. If I've got that wrong, I'm sure you'll no doubt correct me, but apologies if I did get that wrong. But good luck to both teams. And number 28. So there's 11 teams in this competition, and 6 will play off in the first round, making 3 winners, and those 3 winners will join the 5 remaining teams into the quarter-final draw. So I have to, this becomes a little bit fiddly, but we shall get there. So here we go. I'll come back to me now with the tub of 11 teams, and then we shall begin. I definitely know that Mile Oak won't be the first team out in this competition, as they're not in it. But let's start off with number 6, which is Chichester City. And I've thrown number 6 away. It's somewhere in my bag. Oh, recovered, thankfully. So the second team to come out the hat to play away at Chichester is number 12, Eastbourne Girls. I'm nearly up to 50 viewers, which is a new record. Number 7, Crawley Town, with another home game. Just the way they come out of the top here. And the next team to come out, the 4th team in this group, is number 15, Hawks Youth. And so the last first round game will be an upside down. Number 2, AFC Worthing Divas will play at home in the first round, and their opponents will be number 28, Southdown AFC Girls. So now what I do is I put winner 1 into the pot, winner of match 2, and winner of match 3 into the pot with the 5 remaining teams. So hopefully there's 8 there. Yep, there's 8. So mix these around. And we'll go on for, oh, one of the winners is coming out straight away. It's winner 3. Winner 3. So that is AFC Worthing Divas, or Southdown. And they will play winner 1. They'll play winner 1, who is going to be either Chichester or Eastbourne Girls. Here is number 9, Crawley Wasps. They have a home tie, and they will be playing number 10, Cookfield Cosmos. So, this third quarter-final at home will be number 16, Horsham Sparrows. And 3 left. Still Crawley Town or Hawks Youth from the first round are still to come out the hat. And they have come out the hat now. Winner 2, Crawley Town or Hawks Youth, will be playing away to Horsham Sparrows in the third of our quarterfinals. Just leaves 2 left. Shake them around. So we have number 23, that's New Haven Girls. And the final team in the pot will hopefully be number 26, Rustington Raiders. So that is the under 14s draw. We'll be back in a couple of minutes' time to give you the draw for the under 15s. Thank you very much. Still the same. We've got 11 teams in this one. So there you are. There's the under 14 League Cup draw. And then what we'll do, I'll scroll down to the under 15s with your teams there. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes' time. Thank you very much. Right, the under 15s are all in the hat, the tub, as I should say. Sort of calling it a hat. I could wear it on my head, but it looked ridiculous. Anyway, here are 11 teams: Angmering, Broad Oak, Crawley Town, Crawley Wasps, Eastbourne Town, Hamilton Rangers, Hawks Youth, Horsham Sparrows, Rottingdean, Sea Haven and Worthing Town. So, give a mix around. 3 first round matches, giving us six teams, 3 winners to join the 5 bye teams. And the first of those is number 16, which is Horsham Sparrows. And then the next team coming out will be number 5, Broad Oak and Horham. The second first round game at home will be number 24, Rottingdean, and the next one is going to be number 14, Angleton Rangers. Next, coming out of the tub will be, let's have a look, number 3, that's Angmering. Number 15, Hawks Youth, as that's going to be the last team in the first round. So let's give you a quick overview of those first round matches in the under 15 cup. Oh, and screen froze a little bit there. But we have Horsham Sparrows versus Broad Oak, Rottingdean versus Hangleton, and Angmering versus Hawks Youth. So, winner 1, winner 2, winner 3. Now go into the pot tub with the 5 other teams. And there they are. And coming out of this first will be number 9. So Crawley Wasps are the first team at home in the quarterfinals, and they will play #27. They'll play Sea Haven Harriers. And here we go. It's the first of our winners. It's, sorry, winner 3. Winner 3. So that will be Angmering or Hawks Youth. And they will play number 13, which will be Eastbourne Town. Coming up to the third of our quarterfinals now. And we have number 7, Crawley Town at home. Not sure they've had an away draw yet. And they will play winner 2. They'll play winner 2, which is Rottingdean or Hangleton. And the final quarterfinal at home will be we have number 29, Worthing Town, and they will be playing the last team in here, which is winner 1. That's Horsham Sparrows versus Broad Oak. Winner 1, Horsham Sparrows versus Broad Oak. So the under-15s, just to clarify, it's an 11-a-side competition. So teams playing 11-side pitch, 11-a-side players, etc. So that is the under-15s draw. Only 2 to go, the next of which is our under-16s, where we have just 4 teams, so going straight to the semi-finals. And we shall begin that in a couple of minutes' time. Thank you. Two draws to go tonight. The first is the under-16s, and we have Bexhill United, Hawks Youth, Royal Tunbridge Wells, and Southdown AFC Girls. So, first coming out are number 15, which is Hawks Youth. So they will be playing at home. Just dropped another number on the floor from the last draw. So playing away in the first semi-final is number 4, Bexhill United. Next to come in, mix these two up. First at home in the second semi-final, we have Southdown AFC Girls. So by my powers of deduction, that leaves one left, which I'm hoping is number 25, which is Royal Tunbridge Wells. So they'll be playing away at Southdown in the Under-16s League Cup. And now we come to the final draw, which is the Women's League Cup draw. We'll start that in a couple of minutes' time. Thank you. So I'm putting the numbers into the Kinder Surprise egg and into the tub. So Crawley Wasps, Hurstpierpoint, Jarvis Brook, Lancing, Lewis, Rottingdean, and Worthing Town. As I said, matches will be played for the first, be arranged for the first available date that both teams are free, because I know certainly in the women's division teams are up to date and some are catching up, but we shall get there in the end, all being well. So I've now got 7 balls in the tub here, and we're going to do the Women's Cup draw now. 3 quarterfinals and 1 team left will be the bye team into the semis. And first, oh, he dropped that, we've got it back. It's number 29. Number 29. So that is Worthing Town. and they will play number 17, Hurstpier Point. Worthing versus Hurstpier Point. The second semi-final at home, we have number 24, Rottingdean, and they will be playing number 19. They'll be playing Lancing in our second quarter final. 3 left. Who is going to be at home in the final scheduled quarter final? It is number 9, Crawley Wasps, and they will play number 20. They will play Lewis. Crawley versus Lewis. That leaves 1 left in the hat, in the tub, and that is number 18, Jarvis Brook. They'll receive a bye to the semi-final, and so that concludes all of our League Cup draws for tonight. I'll leave the final draws up and scroll them up and down for the next couple of minutes to let you have a look. But as I said, all cup matches are 1 match, played to a finish, scheduled for the first available date in March, where both teams are available. And hopefully we will see respective teams and the cup final dates on the 26th of April and the 10th of May. So as I said, I'll leave you with the cup draws as they currently stand. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much and have a good evening. So summary of the League Cup draws. Under 11's first round, Eastbourne Borough versus Newhaven, AFC Sporting versus Rustington Raiders. Quarterfinals, Crawley Town versus Southdown, Crawley United versus Horsham Sparrows, Cookfield versus AFC Sporting or Rustington Raiders, and Eastbourne Borough or Newhaven versus Mile Oak. Under 12's, quarterfinals, Mile Oak versus Horsham Sparrows, Southdown versus Chichester City, Crawley Town versus Eastbourne Girls, Lewis Bridgeview have a bye. Under 13 League Cup draw, Mile Oak versus Worthing Town, Broad Oak and Horham versus Eastbourne Borough, Crawley Wasps versus Horsham Sparrows, Crawley Town versus Cookfield Cosmos. Under 14 draw, first round, Chichester City versus Eastbourne Girls, Crawley Town versus Hawks Youth, AFC Worthing Divas versus Southdown. Quarterfinals are AFC Worthing Divas or Southdown versus Chichester City or Eastbourne Girls, Crawley Wasps versus Cookfield Cosmos, Horsham Sparrows versus Crawley Town or Hawks Youth, and Newhaven Girls versus Rustington Raiders. Under 15 draw, first round, Horsham Sparrows versus Broad Oak and Horham, Rottingdean versus Hamilton, Angring versus Hawks Youth. Quarterfinals, Crawley Wasps versus Seahaven Harriers, Angring or Hawks Youth versus Eastbourne Town, Crawley Town versus Rottingdean or Hangleton, and Worthing Town versus Horsham Sparrows or Broad Oak and Horham. The under-16 semi-final draw, Hawks Youth versus Bexhill, Southdown versus Royal Tunbridge Wells. And the Women's League Cup quarter-final draw, Worthing Town versus Hurstpier Point, Rottingdean versus Lancing, Crawley Wasps versus Lewis, and Jarvis Brook have a bye. Matches will be arranged for the first available date in March, subject to teams having finished or about to finish their league campaign. And cup matches are one match to a finish. That concludes the Sussex County Women and Girls Football League Cup draws, semi-final draws for those age groups where we have only got up to the quarter-final stage draw will take place in mid-March. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and we'll see you again soon at Sussex County Women and Girls Football League. You can follow us on Twitter at SCWGFL. We're on Facebook under Sussex County Women and Girls Football League, and also on Google+. And don't forget, all the info will be on our website, www.scwgfl.com. Thank you very much, and goodbye.